Hi, everyone. I'm Justin Schneck, CTO at Peridio, and I'm here to be able to give you a quick tour of Avocado OS and what we're doing to be able to make the act of programming embedded Linux easier for everyone. First, I'd like to be able to start by setting an example of what the state of the art is today for building and deploying embedded operating systems and products, and that is to use a tool called Yocto. Yocto is quite complex, and it often takes dedicated teams and resources to be able to run this internally, to manage an OS, because you are the OS developer, essentially. That means that it's up to you to be able to make all the right choices, apply all the right opinions. Now, with that freedom and flexibility comes a lot of these kinds of long-term maintenance detriments, which is why it often requires full teams or seven-figure plus contracts to be able to have the management kind of done for you. With Yocto, I'm just going to simulate what it would look like kicking off a build for a Raspberry Pi 5, and we're going to similar that in our tooling as well. So here I'm going to just start this process while we continue to talk. And this here is what, usually for integrating application developers app with it's built on top of Yocto, they would be required to integrate through Yocto build in that case. And so this process really kind of illustrates the friction point in which application developers start to be able to move more slowly on the team, preventing even from both the steep learning curve and the friction that it takes to be able to build against new teams of being agile and getting their products into market, solving solutions that they care about, and not trying to be able to reinvent and solve the same solutions of embedded OS. So with Avocado, Avocado is broken down into a system where you compose runtimes. Really, we are a binary distribution, but while we build the world of packages, we don't do it in the traditional sense where you would use those packages to be able to install at runtime. That's not really something that we want in embedded development because it's mutations of state in production. It can be really fragile to be able to keep devices up to date, and nearly impossible to absolutely impossible to actually bit for bit ensure that this device over here has got the exact same software as the device somewhere else. So while we build these world of packages, we build them in service of our tools, giving you the power to be able to compose them together into runtimes through what we call extensions. And our extensions are effectively one of two types. They are pre-shared extensions that we have a wide ecosystem of being able to help support adding in functionality or support for cameras and displays. Collections of runtime dependencies that for different target types that would ensure that functionality can be enabled quickly and easily for users and application development teams. But it also gives you full control to be able to start declaring what you might want in your own custom extensions. You can choose to be able to install any number of packages from the ecosystem that we create, but you can also hook into this to bring in your own code for cross-compilation through our composable and extensible SDK, which has support for pretty much anything that you can imagine, C and C++, Rust and Python, and so much more that you can just bring in your existing application code and have your system be able to quickly cross-compile and get that added into your runtime for functioning as well, right? And so working with Avocado really comes down to three steps. There is the install, build, and the provision. And when we would run through these, if we were to click install, what that's going to do is that's going to reach out and install the packages required onto our system for the SDK in order for us to be able to cross-compile code. And it's also going to go through our extensions, and it's going to ensure that all of the dependencies for those are installed and ready to go as well. From there, we can then move on to the build phase. And during the build phase, that's going to actually take our extensions individually and turn them into images. Now for Avocado, the runtime, all of your extensions are going to composed together to give you the integrated perspective of your root file system. So that means that you're going to be able to get all of the flexibility and control of adding in exactly what you want into the system without having to be forced to reach for something like containers, which is important because you get all of the power of the raw board and the processor and none of the overhead that would come with containerization and systems as well. So that way you can then even address additional kernel modules that you might need for your kernel. You can even completely custom compile your own kernel if you need full control as well, including bootloader elements. Really, you get to just treat it like it's a regular Linux system too. And don't worry, even though a lot of this can feel overwhelming, a lot of application developers might not know exactly what they want. Avocado actually has built-in support to be able to interact with a variety of agentic LLM agents for being able to let you add or modify projects. It can control the build system. It can execute and install for you. And it can even go so far as to provision devices. And so to kick this off, we can say, well, let's update the dev project to be able to add GStreamer and any of the kernel modules to support my USB webcam to add to the app extension. We're going to run that in a second here. Let's just take a look at what it looks like to provision devices. So if I click the provisioning, we'll see here that in one command, we can actually just bring up all of our software on the runtime that we just built onto this device. You can notice that today we're using a Raspberry Pi 5, but we do have support for a wide variety of different target devices across tons of different silicon vendors who we have very good, deep partnerships with, including the Jetson-based targets as well. And if you've ever worked with Jetson, Jetson has a notoriously complex provisioning procedure that usually often requires very specific host hardware, very specific dependencies installed to be able to make sure that your host can actually provision these devices. And we take care of all of that complexity for you. We know all of the right magic words to be able to say to program a Raspberry Pi 5 or a Jetson or Synaptics or Renesas or Qualcomm, any of the target boards that people would be building modern physical AI devices off of today. So here's just asking me if I want to proceed and being able to overwrite the data on my Pi 5, and we'll say yes. We also have full support built in to be able to interact with the monitor control. So you can see here, this is the output that's coming from my device directly. And while we're waiting for this to burn, since we've already done our install, we've done our full build and cross-compilation, and we're now onto the steps of provisioning a device. Let's take a look to see where we're at with our Yocto build. Yes. So here we're deep in having to build the world. We're at about 35% of the way through this build. That's going to take probably hours to finish. And we were able to put together our deployment in under a few minutes, right from not only that time frame, but also from, as you can see, right on Mac OS. Avocado is striving to be able to break that chain of having to have very specific Linux hardware in order for you to be able to deploy and provision devices. We're allowing to be able to run all of this on Mac OS. We'll have support for Windows and even a desktop version of this for Linux desktops as well too. So now that that's running, let's take a look at some of the agentic input here. Let's, while it's running through the boot up process, we can just ask our agent to be able to look at this. And we can see that it has the ability to search through our package database. We can even do that ourselves right from here and filter for packages that we might want to be able to add. But asking it simple questions about your runtime is a great way to be able to help add support for things that might be missing into your system that you might not know you need this kernel module and you need these other packages and utilities. Here we can see that it's just adding them into our system for us by querying and interacting with our repository directly, knowing exactly what's needed for this system to be able to achieve getting in the functionality that we need. So when you're done with Avocado on the desktop and you're ready to be able to start deploying things out further, you can deploy and reiterate directly on your desk to machines that are connected locally. But we also have a platform that called Avocado Connect, and this really lets you then take runtimes and promote them to the wider fleet. So with Avocado Connect here, we can see that in our account, we can manage all types of different devices. We can even directly from Avocado Desktop push runtimes up into the cloud. And then with devices from Avocado Connect, we have the ability to open up secure remote access tunnels for WireGuard-based VPNs back to your integrated applications, or to be able to even just troubleshoot remotely issues that you might be having with your fleet. This plus the agentic capabilities of the system make it really fast and powerful for you to be able to identify, iterate, and solve problems much faster than you would ever even be able to get a Yocto build off the ground. So we believe that Avocado is a great ecosystem to be able to really empower all of the new products that are going to be coming out from great teams and enabling them to be able to build quickly and iterate fast so that we can really start to be able to see the physical AI revolution come to a close. Avocado 1.0 and everything you'll see here today lands in early July. You can check out more about Avocado and Peridio ecosystem at docs.peridio.com. And if you're interested in seeing more, reach out and we can schedule some time together to be able to walk through your project, your platform, your hardware, and design a great fit for Avocado to work within your development teams today. Thank you.